Okay guys, I wanted to welcome you back. This is the only kind of crappy thing about the fireplace is I either have to leave it on all the way or, like I've done, make a bunch of these. So if you see those on me, that's why. But anyway, we're just chilling here, checking out a fire. You guys interrupted me, but she was going to go sit on the toilet for a little bit and drink her coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and let her finish her business. And then today, what our plans are is to head back to the HubCity. I know this is kind of awkward that I'm talking to you while I'm in the bathroom, you know. To head back. Come on, Matt, please. Thank you. Okay. Closer. Okay. To head back to the HubCity and maybe do these four and then start working our way up. And basically this is what we're going to do. We're going to completely ditch out this whole HubCity. And then I would assume that off of these roads are going to be other towns. But I want to like basically run through the whole HubCity. So it's probably going to be a lot of fast forwarded stuff today. Sorry about that. I guess she's done. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just leave that going. It's totally fine. But yeah, it sucks. You have to break it out. Well, I'll just show you. You have to break it out to turn the fire off. Because you can't reach through it. Oh, I guess I didn't show you, but yeah, okay, so it's off, right? And then if I put, I'm not going to do it, oh yeah, fuck it, it's just iron, I can make another one. But if I put this grate down, and I've tried iron bars, I've tried basically everything, you can't, it's not a thing, you can't reach through there and get that, so, not a big deal, it is what it is, but anyway. So we're just going to leave this stuff down here just for giggles, I don't know, just put shit away. And eventually we'll move down here completely. Maybe move the crafting room over here off of our bedrock room. I mean, I don't know. Or we'll just leave everything. Who knows? Oh shit, I didn't shut the door. Open up, open up, open up. Close the bedroom door. Can't let cats in there. I have a crazy cat lady after all, like, there's a cat lady that digs underground and, you know, whatever. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead, and like I said, it's probably going to be a lot of sped up stuff, and I'm sorry. But we're going to do a loot run, and if I find something interesting, then I will definitely key you guys in. If we get a bunch of stuff that's pretty cool, then we'll come back and, you know, put it together. Like if we get this part for the sniper rifle, I will totally come back and put that shit together. And then, my fertilizer deal finished up, so we've got, I think, enough fertilizer, 39, I think we have enough fertilizer that I don't know what exactly we need for the HubCity anyway, but I think we have enough fertilizer that I could move my farm to above me, like above my base. That way I basically, if I'm home, I don't ever have to fleet, you know what I mean? It's just like happy days here. So I think that's going to be my plan, is to work on the upper area. I guess we'll take some cornbread with us, and we probably better take just a little bit of drink with us too. We'll just take some of these, and that antibiotic shouldn't actually be in there, so we'll take that. And let's go ahead and just grab a couple beers, just in case. It's always a good idea to have a few beers with you. But I think, because yeah, the antibiotic should be up here. But I think our chassis, I don't know if we upgraded that. Oh, I need to make a couple of seats. Well, we're not going to leave in the middle of the night anyway. We'll leave like more towards daytime anyway. So I'm going to do some just miscellaneous crafting. Probably, I don't think I've even touched this bike yet. Yeah, no, okay. Probably upgrade. I need to make another handlebars and another couple seats, which that's not a big deal. Might not be able to upgrade it completely because of the cotton, I'm not sure. But I'd love to move the farm up here. I don't know what we're going to do with the walls to make it safer. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll figure something out, you know. Because right now our base is basically Fort Knox, and like the last horde, they didn't even touch this. Like, no, didn't even touch this. So we've got plans to do that. We've got plans to make the fight pit over here, which we may not do before the next horde. I'm going to probably swap in a little bit of building, a little bit of looting, you know, just try and vary it up. But I'm thinking that this next video, and I'm sorry for kind of mashing a bunch of days together, but I think this next video is going to be day 33, 34, and most of the day of 35, and then we'll hop back in and have us a little Horde Night video. Sorry for the 7 days to die not being as fast as it used to be. I actually had have a reason for that, and that is I have met someone, and it's going well so far. So we'll see how that goes. Not putting the cart ahead of the horse or anything like that, but it's only, that's almost done anyway. It's going well. So thank you for asking, by the way. Just playing. But wow, mechanical parts, pipes, let's see, I don't know, mechanical parts, pipes, we probably need this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe a little of this, and a little of that, and that, and that, and maybe some of this, and that's probably out of it, that's it out there, and we needed some springs, I think I has those, don't I? I thought I did. Well, let me get figured out what I have and what I can make, because if I can't make this stuff, then we're not going to be upgrading them anyway. So anyway, you guys just hang tight. We're gonna have a little lap steel coming up, and so sit back and relax, enjoy the tunes. I'm probably gonna download some new ones by the time this video comes out, so that way I probably won't use all new tunes, but I'll at least have at least a couple of new tunes for you guys. So that's the plan. I will definitely see you guys in just a little bit. We're gonna headlights, okay. And we're gonna go ahead and like I said, hop into a loot thing, and but yeah, about this girl, I mean, I'll you know what, I'll talk about that later, so you guys stay tuned if you want to hear how a nerd actually got like a nerdy chick. So anyway, hang tight.
Show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. It's a losing game, it's a losing game. But this time it's more than another love war. This ain't the same, this ain't the same. They say love heals all, it makes it all alright. In time, my heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright, feels so right. It feels so right. And how will we ever feel that what we've got is real? There's no denying, there's no denying.
Yes, yes. Took a cop down. What's up? What's up? What's up? And the HubCity is fucking awesome for a blue shotgun. Sweet.
How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. That we're meant to be. We are, we're meant to be. place far away from here, without a trace of you there. It's been so long since you've been gone. The sadness disappeared. There's nothing wrong with moving on. It's almost been a year, but I still remember the last summer, as clear as it seemed, almost like a dream. Lights slowly fading, sky slowly.
Alright guys, I wanted to welcome you back. I know I've probably already done an intro and everything, but it's been quite a few days since I've done an episode or anything like that. I mean, I've been under the weather. I've had some really messed up couple days of work. If you look up Pella, Walmart, Iowa, like I was there. So anyway, just a blast of the last few days. But no, we've been deer hunting and all that other stuff. And dudes, I got a girl, so I mean, how exciting is that, right? So, you know, figuring all that out, driving, you know, a couple hours this way, a couple hours that way, just to go see her and stuff, and it just doesn't leave me much time to talk with you guys, to hang out with you guys. But this episode is going to be a lot shorter than my normal episodes. It's only probably going to be just this one day. I'm going to try and get as much in as I can. And I mean, maybe if after I get, if I have a little more time than I think I do to record, then I'm going to head back to the base and kind of mess around there. Maybe work on digging out some of that fight pit. My only thing I'm concerned about with digging out that fight pit is if I don't get it finished all in one shot, that it's going to be like half done, and then it's going to be like a dirt thing, and then they're just going to like waltz right into my base. But no, the reason I brought you guys back in right here was this was the exact building I stayed in the Hub City, and it was so much fun. Basically what I did was I came all the way around with this outer perimeter up to this wall, right? All of that was reinforced concrete, and then I had a fight pit outside where basically they dropped down and it was concrete all the way down. I know I'm motioning and you can't really tell, but like from where that tree is right there over to probably like that cinder block, you know what I mean? It was just a pit that went straight down and had a too thick wall where my base was. But this was kind of like the ground floor area, and I didn't build this across. I took this from this post straight up, and then that was the first floor right here. I made a living quarters, and then the upper floor was fun, or it was pretty cool too. I had like the kitchen cabinets and stuff. Made a waterfall that ran all the way down through here, and then I could land on like some hay bales in the water at the bottom. You know, quick elevator up and down. And it was in the Hub City like this, so it was pretty legit. I won't lie to you. This was probably the building that I had the most fun in. I think mine was like the white. But the thing about this building is if you wanted to completely restore it, you could, because it's decayed brick and you can make that. The other thing I've been looking forward to, since we can make it now, is I want to go live in, I always call it the governor or the mayor's house or whatever, especially after The Walking Dead. I always just call it the governor's mansion. Ah, damn phone. But basically it's got the trim blocks like this, but it's built kind of like a police station, and it's open. I mean, quite a few people have stayed there, but like you can get up top. And your first few days, man, if you can get in there, like in and out pretty quick, like it's kind of one way in, one way out, and you have to parkour your way up in and out of there. But I mean, it's totally worth it. I just spit all over my microphone. Sorry about that. You feeling what I'm spitting, man? No, but like it's a lot of fun to build in there, and it's really easy to defend. And the thing about, I need that helmet. The thing about building in the Hub City is you have to be extra defended and you have to be extra careful, right? Well, if you want to dig out and put like concrete under your spikes, okay, fine. Like the you know, the ground is like one hit with with this thing, the pick. Oh my god, man. You know, so you can totally dig out, you can do whatever. Plus it's basically flat, so you're almost always building on a flat surface, which is nice compared to where I'm building, where I have to dig into like Dirt Mountain USA every damn time before I even want to do anything. So my next build, I mean the woods are nice, but I'm definitely not going to build in the woods. I might hang out, because see, I haven't watched any of the Alpha 16 videos. They look pretty cool. He's talking about like electricity and generators and all that shit. Like, that's going to be awesome. But I'm thinking if we're going to have electricity, like, we're going to want to be staying in a place like where we're standing like right now. Just because building in the hub city is so much more fun. Hopefully by Alpha 16 the lag issues that I'm experiencing will be okay, because right now I'm doing alright. So I mean, basically we just run out, try and loot a block, you know, with our crappy, I know it was unlocked, with our crappy tools or whatever, go and try and do like one POI and then ditch out and go to like the forest. So that's probably what we'll do. I don't know when I'll start a new series or anything like that. Probably just Alpha 16, or if they make like a game breaking patch, you know what I mean, where if they like the patch is like 14 point blah blah blah, but I think they're basically on stable version. I don't know, I haven't, sorry man, I have not been up on, you know, any of the new stuff. I mean, you honestly probably know more than I do about the new features and everything else that are coming out, because I don't have any clue. Like I said, I've just been super slammed and super busy. But anyway, no man, this girl's pretty cool. She's basically everything I kind of been looking for. And I mean, I'm not trying to get the cart ahead of the horse or anything like that, but I mean, I'm finding myself like, okay, like when I talk to her on the phone, it's before, you know, the girls that I talk to on the phone, it's like, oh my god, what does this chick need now, you know, oh my god, what does she want, you know. I'm just like rolling my eyes already, just thinking like, okay, I know it's gonna be something stupid or whatever. And then with her, like just a little bit ago, she was on her lunch break, I got the day off, and she's on her lunch break, and we only talked for an hour, and I'm like, no, I just started like talking to you, like you don't have to go back to work, like what are you doing? So it's nice, man. It's like you know, every time I start talking to her, I don't have to go through the small talk bullshit of, oh my day this, or oh, you know, this lady that, or oh that guy this, or blah blah. Like, I don't have any of that. It's just like I can pick up the phone, and if I'm pissed off, I can just start talking, and she's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. She's gonna catch right up and be on my level. Like, it's super nice. But anyway, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead, finish this POI out, and then head back to base and then just kind of relax. So this is just gonna be like day 33. Oh my god, the purple pistol parts and the purple hunting rifle parts. Holy shit, this was the safe that we needed. Look at that. That's the one piece we need. Oh yes, and we can probably almost legit put half of a purple pistol together. So let me get this part sorted out really fast, and then I will probably see you guys back at the base, and we'll take all of our loot back, and we will figure out what our next move's gonna be. I mean, we're probably gonna end up in the next couple videos doing like some time-lapse stuff where we mash together, you know, 3-4 days. If I need gunpowder, I'll make more, and the tokens, one of them, yeah, whatever, I'd rather have the honey. Alright, look at that, inventory management done while I'm being mildly entertaining. I would rather have the, like the, oh goodness, okay, maybe not, maybe I just failed right there, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry man, it's been a cluster of the last couple weeks. I don't know what it is. It's just, oh, god damn it, I want those too, because I can't make this is like a finite resource. Clothes, go away, clothes. No one needs clothes. Like, you just run around naked, screw it. If your partner can't accept your body for how it is, you don't want to be with them. Serious, man. Like, that's what's up. If your chick like finds your, you know, flabby little chubby whatever, it's, yeah, ooh, that's my man. It's like, you're damn right it is. No man, I went all out, like rose petals in a hotel room, like good night, you know what I mean? Like, she's definitely appreciative of it, which is also a plus, because I've had it where it's like, well, I just expect this, or I expect you to do that, and it's like, bitch, you don't tell me, like, I tell you, do you not understand how this works? If you're gonna make basically half of my salary and then expect me to pay for everything and expect me to not only take you out and do all kinds of things for you financially, but you know, just and then never like a thank you, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to say like pass. I'm starting to learn that, fellas. Like, let your woman use you for like intimacy and not what am I going for, like friendship, you know what I mean? Let them use and abuse you for that. Don't let them use and abuse you for your pocketbook or your wiener. But anyway, let me go ahead and get this loot back over to the base, because I don't want you guys to see how laggy it really is for me to ride on a mini bike, even though you're seeing it right now. Oh, there's a bear over there. We could do that. That'd be fun, but I don't have any room to loot him, so screw it. Never mind. I just made my girl wet. That's cool. But anyway, man, I'm just telling you, it's been a crazy few days, few weeks. I mean, it's probably been like a couple of weeks since I've honestly sat down and had more than like 30 minutes to record. Like, it's just been, you know, part of an episode here, part of an episode there. There's times where I just like sit down, I don't even say a word, I just hit the record button and I just started looting. Like, it's been rough. Like, it's not that it's such a big deal, because I mean, honestly, there's only we're over a handful. We're at 2.5 handfuls. So, you know, I'm excited about that. But, you know, it's not where it's to the point where it's like I got thousands of people that are like depending on me for their entertainment value nightly. I'm sure if it was at that point, I could probably take some more time, you know, to do it. But I'm not gonna sit here and like try and figure out how to get thousands of subscribers. Like, I had this dude, he commented on one of my videos. He seemed cool, but I watched one of his videos and I'm not exactly sure how he is. I mean, we don't have any loot here. I mean, we've got just some stuff, which I'm okay with leaving all that. I mean, I'm okay with leaving all that here. Got some food. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that. So we just had a little bit of loot. It's alright. I think we only maybe looted 2 blocks. I'm not sure. I mean, at least it's not building, which building is. Oh, hey, by the way, this is what I did. Ta-da! Let me show it off. But no, this kid, he comments on my video. Hey, you're new to YouTube. I think you should have a lot more subscribers than you do. You know, go ahead and check out my channel and subscribe and stuff. Which, a lot of this tit for tat stuff. Hey, if you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. I give you a shout out. Okay, fine, that's great. But the only way this cat gives shout outs is if you're like watching his videos and stuff, and you're commenting on them and you're liking them. Like, you have to like every one of this dude's videos, comment on every one of this dude's videos, and then you get put on a list for a shout out. And then after the shout out, supposedly you get a couple hundred subscribers overnight, because everyone's like, oh, I need to go check this person out. Well, the 2 or 3 or 4 shout outs that he did, I was honestly, and I mean, I kind of hope the kid's watching, I was almost basically borderline annoyed with listening to him. Like, I'm sorry, buddy, you're not doing it for me. Like, I don't know what it is, but like watching you like twerk to like 20 seconds of a copyright song, and then like basically going on a rant in the most effeminate voice I've ever heard, which I have no problem if you're gay. I really don't care. Like, I've had a lot of friends who are gay. I still have a lot of friends to this day who are gay. Like, that's not a thing that bothers me. I really don't give a shit. But at the same point, I don't hold a parade and, you know, end up being the ringleader screaming, I'm hetero, I like pussy, deal with it, fags. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing I do. I don't just put on a Jasmine costume and start screaming, I'm just like you. You know, I mean, it's kind of one of those, if you want equal rights, act like an equal human being. I mean, maybe I'm going a little too deep for this one episode, but it's whatever. But we just lagged our way back home, which was nice. Maybe we won't be so laggy now. I mean, hopefully. I don't know. But that dude, that one spot, look at that. That is the most obnoxious fucking thing in the world. Please, Fun Pimps, fix this for me. I'm so tired of looking at it. But yeah, the next base, I mean, I'm gonna do something different. I'm thinking the next base we might do an underground base to start. But if we're gonna do that, I don't want to dig dirt, because honestly I haven't done jack shit with the dirt. I mean, look at this, I've still got all this dirt up here. What I'm gonna do with that? And I've got like a bunch of it already made up into grassy ground, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the dirt. I wish that there was a way I could like put it in the cement mixer and say, hey, okay, take this and make it into that at like an extreme cost for me. So out of like 5,000, I might get like 100 big stones or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, in dirt there could be stones, there could be fertilizer, there could be, you know, all kinds of weird crap. It's whatever. But I'm just saying, give me another use for it. But anyway, no, I don't know where I was going with that kid, other than like I didn't subscribe to him. I just checked out his channel, and like I'm not gonna go on my knees begging for subscribers and stuff. Like, if you guys aren't digging what I'm doing, don't fucking watch. Like, you're honestly not gonna hurt my feelings. Like, the Frost first episode did pretty good, like 20 some people, 20 some views, and I don't stack my, oh, that's what I was doing. I don't stack my views, man. Like, I don't sit there and, you know, put an Autobot on my computer or whatever. Like on RuneScape, the only reason I know about it is on like on RuneScape. I used to do that shit, like farming lobsters and stuff back before they figured that out, like the Ghost Mouse program. Sit there and just click and click and click and click and run and back and click and run it back. You know, like I used to do that shit all the time. Get up every like hour or so and then like move the character around and do something different. That way it you know, it didn't like lag out on me. Like I knew all about that shit. Like that was when Jam was doing that. But I'm not gonna do that for YouTube. I'm really not. Like I don't see the point in it. I think it's ridiculous. So let's see. We're getting close. Yeah, basically this one, and this one. But no, like I have no problem. Like if you like my videos, that's fine with me. Just don't like tell me I need to subscribe to you and I need to watch you in order to get subscribers. Like if I really want to get subscribers, I'll get on the grind and I'll get them on my own. Otherwise, you know, I'll just take my time and I'm gonna put content up that is for me. It's not for anybody else. It's just because I feel like doing it, not because so and so said that I needed to do it. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna get some inventories. Where's my other barrel? I have another one to pull apart. Here we go. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna do the whole tit for tat thing. I mean, if I like your channel, I'm gonna subscribe to you, but I'm only gonna get notifications of stuff if it's like I should get it. You know what I mean? Not just like, oh well, this one person that said that they were gonna give me 100 subscribers is you know, playing a new game. I should probably watch them do that. No, I'm not gonna do that, because chances are, like, why is a dude just gonna put himself out there? Purple 600 pistol, what's up? Why is a dude just gonna throw himself out there for me? Like, what did I ever do for that guy? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. I probably will never do anything for him. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. And yes, okay, that's a better barrel. Nice. Dude, I'm telling you, we got some upgrades. Some, not a lot, but we got some, which I'm okay with. Man, I don't know. Like I said, these last couple weeks have just been crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not really wanting to talk about it a whole lot, but basically, like, I walked out of the bathroom and it was like an older guy, and he had like a stroke or a heart attack or something. And like, you know how there's like big like concrete pillars and stuff in front of the Walmart doors? Yeah, dude just mowed over the concrete pillars like they weren't even fucking there, and like ran over people and shit, and there's like, you know, dead bodies and shit laying on the ground. It's a fucked up thing to walk out of the bathroom to. It was one of those days that you're just like super glad that you had clean hands and you took an extra 30 seconds to wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, fuck, man, that could have been me. You know, it rattles you a little bit. I mean, everyone's like, oh, well, you should be okay, or you shouldn't be shaken up about it or whatever. It's like, dude, how many people have you watched die, like legitimately die in your life? Like, it's not I'm not talking about like, oh, well, they had cancer and, you know, we knew it was coming. I mean, like, you literally watch the breath, like, fly out of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that anybody should have to get used to. It's just a fucked up situation. And I mean, it was just an accident. Like, it wasn't, you know, dude wasn't like, oh, well, I hate my ex-girlfriend, so I'm gonna, you know, run my 3/4 ton truck into the front of the fucking building. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, the whole dude didn't feel good, probably shouldn't have been driving, and, you know, this was the consequence. But I guess I feel bad for, of course, the families and stuff, but I feel more bad for the guy that has to, like, wake up in the hospital and go, and they're looking at him, well, sir, do you know what happened? No, I don't have any clue. Like, because he basically said, I remember taking like a drink of my coffee and then like nothing. So, I mean, that would be the roughest part, I think, is, you know, waking up in the hospital going like, well, okay, so what the fuck is going on? And then the next thing you know, there's cops all around you and shit, and you're just like, whoa, what happened? And yeah, then you get told, oh, by the way, well, you did this. It's like, what? I did what? Like, I mean, I thank God the dude's old and he doesn't have very long to live with that, but man, I don't know how I deal with being responsible for that kind of shit, you know what I mean? So, the hunting rifle's looking pretty fucking legit right now. One more piece and we're gonna be rolling a full purple. But yeah, I mean, it's just been whatever. The thing that ticked me off though is there's this dude I work with. He's like, well, that wasn't what you told me. Now keep in mind, he's asking me for details because he was up in that town and he has to merchandise the store. So he's more worried about having to put pop away on the shelves than he is like people's lives, basically, which, I mean, that's something else. The dude's kind of a piece of shit anyway. I can't really stand him. But he looks at me and he goes, well, that's not what you told me. You know, you told me this. And I was like, dude, I don't remember that day. I don't remember like what I even fucking said to you. I don't remember basically jack shit. Like, I don't really want to remember. And I looked at the guy and I was like, shut the fuck up, Larry. And I realized that I had closed the distance of like 4 or 5 feet to this dude. And like my hands were bald, and thank God I had them in my pockets. Like, I was getting ready to clock this motherfucker. And I was just sitting there like, no, don't do it. Like, in the back of my head, it was like, this piece of shit's not worth your job. This piece of shit's not worth your job. You know what I mean? Just like over and over and over again. And you should have seen his face, dude. He fucking freaked out. He's like backing up, almost fell over a pallet. Like, I don't think anyone's ever even come at the dude. Like, I remember being a little kid on like the playground and having like 3 or 4 dudes corner me, and it was fight or flight, and you better fucking grow a pair or you're gonna get, you know, the shit kicked out of you, you know. Like, that wasn't a big deal. That's just, I was brought up a little bit in a little bit different time than I think this guy was. Like, I was brought up that if you got in trouble, you got an ass whooping, and you didn't, the timeout was like if you just kind of got in trouble, you lied about something, but you fessed up to it a little bit later, then you just kind of got in trouble. But if you like lied and caused damage and then they didn't find out until a couple days later, and then you lied again and then eventually told the truth, oh yeah, you're getting an ass whooping. Like, I didn't get participation medals, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a, oh, you did so good, honey, I'm so glad that you even thought about playing this sport. Here, have a medal. It's like, the fuck, dude? If I got a medal, it's because I earned the motherfucker, not because you felt sorry for me. I don't know. Anyway, he's from that kind of generation, and it just, it was honestly kind of relieving. The funny thing is there's a dude I work with. He's probably like the coolest fucking guy there. He like walks up to me because I just walk away from that guy, and I'm like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in your face. I just don't really want to talk about it, and I definitely don't want someone in my face saying that my facts don't check out or this or that. You weren't fucking there. You didn't walk over dead bodies to get out of a fucking store. So get the fuck out of my face about it, kind of deal, you know? And dude walks up to me, like I'm saying, like the coolest guy there, and he's like, hey man, do you need a cigarette? And I'm like, fuck yes I do. And I like scream it across the warehouse because they've got these little electric pallet jacks and stuff that they run around on their carts with, or, you know, and like fill the pop with. And it was funny because 2 of them were going by and it was just like, slam the brake like, oh my god, because I mean, nobody can stand this guy. Nobody can stand this guy. I mean, I was like the first day that I was working there, and in my last job, like I drive a semi. I don't know if you guys know that, but I drive a semi. And in my last job, like what we had to do basically was once you were done delivering for the day, you went and filled your trailer back up. You did pickups, and then at the end of the day, you took your full trailer, backed it up to the dock, and dropped your trailer. That way the guys could unload it, and then they'd run around with like a yard dog or like I guess that's what you call it. Like basically they could get under the trailer and pick it up and move it around super easy without having to do the whole line disconnect and all that. Like it was just a faster way to move around trailers. Anyway, so I'm in that mindset that, oh, I need to drop my trailer. So I start dropping my trailer, and if any of you drive truck, you probably already know where this is going. And I pull the pin out, and I dolly down, and then I like unhook my lines, and then my boss yells out the door to me, "Hey, dummy, what are you doing? You don't have to drop that trailer." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, duh. What am I thinking?" So then I hook the lines back up and dolly back up. Didn't even realize that on a semi, there's a fifth wheel pin that basically like there's a pin that comes down out of the bottom and the front of the trailer, and if you don't have that hooked up or like locked in, you're just gonna drive right out from under that motherfucker, which is exactly what I did. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I look back, and the only damage it did was that it pulled one airline out of the back of the truck. I mean, they put all new lines on it anyway. Like, it didn't damage the trailer. It didn't really do any real damage at all. It was just kind of one of those loud noise, and me standing there feeling like a dumbass, jacking this trailer up, trying to get it up off the ground in low gear, which takes fucking forever because there's a high gear and a low gear. It was just one of those, like, if it had been at my last place that I worked, it would have been 3 or 4 guys would have come out, smoked a cigarette, pointed at me and laughed, in like good fun, like, haha, dummy, and then stood there and had a conversation of, oh, remember when so-and-so dropped a trailer, or so-and-so, or remember when I dropped a trailer, right? Well, no, this is a big deal. This is a huge fucking deal for this company. Nobody does this kind of shit. So here goes this fucking cocksucker that I almost throat punched. Like, it wasn't even going to be in the face. It was just going to be in the throat because I wanted him to shut up, dude. Like, it was a dark place. And I was just like 0 to 100 and like nothing flat. And I don't ever get like that. Like, I'm the dude that's like at the bar going, whoa, 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 why can't we be friends? I'll buy you both a beer. Like stopping other people's fights. Like, not starting shit. That kind of stuff. Like, I'm just not that guy. And then, like I said, it was 0 to 100. But anyway, this was like my second week there, and that fucking cocksucker, he was watching me back in because, he's Mr. Route Guy. He's the best at everything. Just ask him, he'll tell you. And he just goes, he goes sprinting to the boss. I mean, all the way across the fucking warehouse, just as fast as his little fucking legs will let him run. Dude goes sprinting to the warehouse, or to the manager. Oh, Grady's out there. He just dropped a trailer. Just like going off, and it's like, motherfucker. So then I get wrote up for it, and I have to sit through like this safety call, which is like a bunch of dudes that are in charge of like the equipment and the drivers and all that stuff. It's like a council, and basically if you fuck up like 3 times or like once really bad, you're gonna have to talk to these people. Like, if you get technically a write-up, but it's not like we had a dude that drove over like a mailbox. He had to sit through a safety call. We had a guy that backed into one of the trucks inside the warehouse, like one of the actual like pup trucks, just put it in reverse for some weird reason instead of forward, and just backed up and then just like caved the front of one of the other trucks in. I don't know why. Just 4:30 in the morning, man, your brain does stupid shit. But anyway, so I'm sitting on the phone, and I swear to God, one of like probably like a corporate guy goes, so after I told him what happened, and they're laughing, I mean like hardcore laughing. Like, as soon as I told him, yeah, and then I dolly back up, this one guy's just like, oh, fuck. like, he already knew where I was going, what happened. Like, he wasn't even pissed. He was just, like, not, yeah, laughing at me, like, but, you could tell dude had done it before or whatever. It's just not a big deal. And so they, like, my main driving supervisor's sitting next to me because he was running with me that day, because technically I was on probation because I fucked up, right, kind of deal. And so he had to ride with me for another couple of weeks, and he wasn't complaining about it because it just meant he had less work to do, and all he had to do was sit in a truck and not really do jack shit all day, so he was fine with it. But they ask him, they're like, so why exactly did he even get written up for this? Why didn't you just call quality and have them come out and fix it? And he just goes, well, the branch manager was there, and that guy is like he's a wonderful human being, to put it that way. He's definitely two-faced, but anyway, and they're like, I swear to God, all of them are just like, oh, that explains it. Well, you know, you need to make sure that next time you're paying more attention, and you need to do this better, and blah blah blah, and you need to just focus, and yada yada yada. And then after that, you know, hopefully we don't ever have to talk to you again. Hope you have a good day. Bye. You can go ahead and go. I'm like, cool. So I'm not even really in trouble, and there was absolutely no reason for this phone call. And dude was just like, yeah, basically. All right, good to know. So anyway, no, I felt bad for the not being commentary and stuff, and I don't know, I think commentary is a little better if it's more relatable. Like maybe you guys have had, you know, some messed up work stuff. I mean, I don't understand how people can like not work. Like I've had a job since I was 14, you know what I mean? It's not a thing for me to not work. But by the way, dear fun pimps, could I please one-hit stone? Like I can one-hit dirt, and it would take a hell. I mean, I don't know. I guess I've never pickaxed stone out, but I mean that's ridiculous. Like this is a 600, even completely full, it takes 2. Like that's stupid, absolutely stupid. I'm out there on those rocks that have like what 400? Yeah, I guess they do have 400, and I'm one-hitting those. I don't know. I think that needs to be turned up. That's one thing that I like about Z Nation's videos is he does have mods. So like if he's in the stone, dude can dig it out like nothing flat, like all of his tunnels and stuff. Everyone's always like, how does he get so much resources? Well, he's a groundhog, and he tunnels to everything. He tunnels from his base over to the HubCity, and then in the HubCity he tunnels from this store to that store, and then that store to this store. Like, how do you think he got the resources? I mean, look, this is just vanilla. And if you up this chance right here, you're already getting the stone, and if you're one-hitting, so I would already have double this amount if I was allowed to just one-hit stone. You understand that? Like it's taking two hits to just get this much. If I was only doing 1 hit per that, I'd have already had double that, and probably this little area right here that I'm going for knocked out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's something that I think that they should fix, because I was messing around. I mean, if you really want me to, I can show you. But I was messing around with the auger, and I was just hitting the U menu and typing in auger until I got like a purple one or whatever. And it's shit. Like I will not use it. I mean, it's absolute crap. I would rather use this. Its range is horrible. It doesn't do half the damage that this thing does, and this thing doesn't even hardly do any real damage anyway, you know. But yeah, anyway, man, so it's just been kind of a messed up couple of days. I'm hopefully gonna get back on the grind. Everything's gonna get back to going normal again. We'll see. I just wanted to get at least one video done for you and get it up here, that way you guys could, you know, at least know that, I mean, my channel's fine. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I like doing it. And the reason I've explained before is it's like, number one, I'm gonna play the video game anyway, and number two, if I entertained you just for a little bit, I consider that a win for me. And I guess number three, I'm not gonna try and teach you anything you don't already know. I'm not gonna sit here and condescend to you and pretend like I'm Mr. Awesome Gamer or anything like that. Like, you're probably doing better than I am, or I'm doing better than you are. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I just want to be the one YouTuber that it's like, if you watch one of my videos, it's like you can see us just hanging out on the couch and I'm just playing video games right now or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or like do like a collab and get a couple people in there. You know what I mean? Like, we're all just hanging out at the house, just drinking and playing video games. Like, nothing crazy, just having a good time. Not a, oh, hey, there's Zombie Slayers, I'm the best fucking player in the entire world, and I need to show you how to play this game, and blah, 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 and I just, oh my god, dude, I can't do it. I don't know how I ever watched as many of his videos as I did. You know, young, impressionable. We just had a sizable horde come in because my frames just went to shit, and we should have a horde video coming up here pretty soon. So I'm probably going to do one more video before the horde, and then do a horde video is what I think I'm going to do. If we can lag our way back up to the top, we'll go check out what happened up here, and then we'll probably call this one, since it's going to be day 35. So I guess this is just basically going to be day 34. Like, I haven't done just a single day episode in a long time, so yeah, I am a little under the weather. It's just allergies and stuff. I'm taking like Benadryl, Mucinex, all that kind of shit, just to try and feel a little bit better. Man, I mean, the fuck, how am I lagging this hard with just these guys? Like, I have nothing on my computer. I don't know. This is just like a roaming horde. Yeah, let's see, was it Shift F8? Yeah, look at those frames, dude. That's bad. Super bad. And now, what, they're basically all dead? Maybe it was just the game calculating? I don't know. Now, here's the question. Did they try and dig down to get to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... It doesn't seem like it. Like, I'm just wondering if I need to... Oh my god. If I need to put, like, a, like an actual, like, floor under the spikes. Man, those frames, though. Ooh. Super bad. Super bad. That's one thing that I hope that they fix, is that instead of optimizing for all these i7s and stuff, which by the way most people don't have, only really high-end computers have them, and for the most part, the way I understand it, if you have an i7 you almost have to have a water-cooled CPU. And I mean, that sounds cool, it sounds futuristic or Freon or whatever, but to me that sounds like a recipe for a disaster. Like, say for example you go to move your computer and you spill something. That's all electric in there. What happens when the water spills all over all of your electronic components in your fucking computer? Like, that to me just does not make sense. Like, I don't get that. So my plan for this, wait, which room is this again? Churning up bedrock. Okay, I guess we'll go down, but I want to have like a little upper room here. Like, I still need to make a kitchen, because I realize this room, as cool as it is, it doesn't have a glorified kitchen. And if we're going for the full aesthetics, that's what we're going to do. Now, you can be as mad at me as you want, I don't care. I cheated in the corrugated blocks, okay? I'm sorry, get mad at me. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those, and then 4 curtains. The only reason the Fun Pimps do not have them in the game right now is just because if they had that many like recipes in the game, there every time you'd go to like type in something, like if you went to type in curtain or something, the game would crash, because you have like when you hit A, like there's just so many things with an A in it that it just almost breaks the game, you know what I mean? There's so many pages. So I don't know, they should almost honestly take the Valmod approach and do like say this is a decoration workbench and you can only make decorative items in this one. This is a trap workbench and you can only make trap items. You know what I mean? Instead of just or locking a lot of stuff behind the workbench, but then you can still search it. But I mean, that was a good idea, because then it doesn't pop up like the iron armor. Like, it doesn't really pop up, because see, this one would be, yeah, okay, here we go. So like right here, if I go through here, the iron armor doesn't pop up, but if I type it in, see, but I can't, yeah, that's fucking annoying. So then it pops up because it needs the forge, but if you just click on it, it's like you don't have the recipe. I don't know, like, I don't see why it'd be a big deal to have a decor miscellaneous workbench, a clothing bench, medicine. I mean, they already kind of got that. The chemistry station, food and cooking, they've pretty much got that. It's the campfire. I mean, they could make like add a stove and all that in there. Traps and tools, definitely a workbench. Make it like a toolbox, like a tall snap-on tool thing or whatever. Ammos, have like guns and stuff laying on it. Like, they could make all those workbenches look really unique, as opposed to just like like the one that we have now. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, like, oh, I think it's maybe Fallout 4. If you get the like the crafting work, it's like a crafting workbench mod where basically it's like you can build everything that there is to build in the game, but each workbench has something a little bit different. Like the ammo workbench has like munitions and stuff. Like this one might have like a pistol that's pulled apart, or like a barrel or something, the weapon one. or you know what I mean, just stuff like that to make them look a little different. Yeah, you're gonna need more space, but I mean, give us a reason to build bigger bases as opposed to just I like it big, so I make it big. It sounded stupid, but you know what I mean. This shit hasn't sold. I mean, I don't know when they sell, because I don't remember what day we did this, but nothing's sold yet. But anyway, I'm going to quit with the ramble. I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. And like I said, it might be a few days before we really get back on the grind. But I'm going to go ahead and call this one here, and I'll definitely talk to you guys in the next one. So until then, you guys have a good one, and I'll definitely see you in for the next one. Bye.